So understandably, many parents are worried about sending their kids back to school. Teachers are also concerned. Should schools reopen? Is it safe? For answers, joining us now is Dr. Robert Tiballi, an infectious disease specialist with the Catholic Medical Association. So Dr. Tiballi, what's your take on the new report from the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Children's Hospital Association? A 90% hike in cases among children over the past month. What have we learned about the virus when it comes to children since the beginning of this pandemic? What's changed?
Well, we do understand for certain so far that this virus is less problematic for children than regular traditional seasonal influenza. It is an issue for children. They seem to maybe be asymptomatic, but they can have fairly high counts of virus in their bodies, but they don't really seem to be very symptomatic with it for the most part. Very small numbers of children can develop significant illness, such as these COVID-type toes, which is a blood clotting disorder. Very, very small numbers of children develop the lung issues that we see in adults. Although this virus can be problematic in very, very small numbers of children, for the most part, children deal with it much better than adults do. And simply because they don't exchange a lot of air in and out of their chest, so they don't actually broadcast the virus out into the air nearly as efficiently as an adult with adult-sized lungs coughing or sneezing would do.
All right, so in your expert opinion, should schools reopen for in-person learning? Do you think it is safe for children then?
Well, there's a domino effect when children can't go to school. There's problems, stresses in the family. Children get depressed. There has been a silent increase and a dramatic increase in suicides in children and young adults. Some states term children up to age 24. When the children are late adolescents or early adults, they seem to have more of a problem with depression and possibly gearing towards suicide. So the whole socialization aspect of being in school is very, very helpful for children. I'm a strong proponent of reopening schools. What I've seen, I've been working with a number of parochial schools in my area here where I live about retrofitting classrooms to try to decrease the potential for infection. One thing we can't do is think that just because we're reopening, everything is back to normal. No, unfortunately there's a new normal, and that includes children wearing masks and teachers wearing gloves and negative pressure, if possible, in the classrooms to try to get any virus that may be in the air externalized to the outside world and not harboring it in the classroom. The children could be at risk, but the people who are more at risk are the teachers who may have underlying medical conditions such as being overweight, hypertension, diabetes. And unfortunately, we don't have an approved therapy to put teachers on to prophylax them. There's a lot of talk that hydroxychloroquine may be effective in that manner. There's a lot of studies out there that are of less scientific caliber that do seem to show that there's a value there, but we don't have an approved medicine at this time.
Last thing, really quickly, what do you think about Russia's vaccine? The president there, Vladimir Putin, said his daughter was one of the first to get it, but I don't think it's gone through extensive trials yet. Is that right?
That's right, and there's a lot of concern that this may be a dangerous thing, and good luck with that. You won't see me recommending that to anybody that I care for. So.
Okay, very good. Dr. Robert Tiballi from the Catholic Medical Association. Always great to chat with you.
Have a blessed weekend. Thank you.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.